Hi there, and welcome to this single malt review. We don't really do sort of quick demos of products here, but this one I thought was so cool that we're just going to take a wee look at this. I got this for my partner's birthday after completely failing to read exactly how big the bottle was, but that's my loss and your gain, because now you get to look at what I think is a stunningly presented ceramic, what do they call them, glazed flask from Isle of Harris Distillers.
Yes.
I've had the fun of putting this back in the box, which was a 20-minute exercise, like something out of Squid Game. So you can unbox this one, have the fresh exercise. So you rip into it, see what you find. And don't worry, because I've already broken one of the seams. Which actually brings us to our first point. Well, we'll get one of those to completely separate once you've pulled that off the top. Because they're funny. They're wee postcards.
Yeah, this thing's perforated. You can punch out the quite fine artwork there.
Let me do one of these without completely destroying it, after partially destroying it. Oof, here it is. Presumably featuring wee scenes from the Isle. But now look at that. They're actually little wee postcards. So you can see, your little greetings from place to friends and family around the world from somewhere you have not been. An astonishing invention.
We have on the interior the flask itself.
Yeah, but there's just oodles and oodles of cardboard. There's instructions.
You don't normally get this amount of bonus content with a gin or a spirit.
This is what fooled me into thinking it was a bigger bottle, because once you actually get in there, once you reenact the hit indie Canadian film Cube,
it is a very good film, by the way.
and to a lesser extent Cube 1 through 17, the sequels, which are not very good films. You finally reach the prize, which is this absolutely gorgeous wee porcelain handmade decanter of 330ml of Harris gin. And consequently, whatever you want to refill it with once you drink it on, which will not take long because of its very, very small size. But I'm going to run it very quickly through its paces here.
They even have the bonus content continues on the inside of the box.
Including the instructions. What is it? Oh. I'm about to make a G&T.
Pour a good measure into a wide-rimmed glass and sip neat.
I can do that. I'm not going to sip it neat. I'm going to make a G&T. What does it say?
If you want to enhance the maritime elements of a spirit, add a few drops of sugar kelp aromatic water to taste.
I'm afraid I am bingo on aromatic sugar kelp water.
Then introduce ice, large blocks if possible to avoid dilution, and taste once more.
Check.
If you feel tonic is required, just add a splash. Try not to drown the gin flavours.
Okay. Here comes a splash.
Then rim the glass.
That sounds like something I'm not going to do.
Rim the glass with a wedge of red grapefruit, showing plenty fruit flesh, and add a slice to your final drink with just a brief stir.
Let's say I've obeyed 50% of those rules, which is close enough. I don't even know if I've seen a red grapefruit this year. They're not a common item down in New Zealand. But what I have made, and you'll agree, Internet, is a perfectly presentable G&T. So we'll see how
it's even a fun acrostic poem themed on the word Cèilidh. Involving comfortable surroundings, engaging company, interesting stories, love and friendship, island music, dance if the mood takes you, and Harris gin to share for our final H.
I was quite up on this packaging, and I don't think it's clear. I didn't actually read the packaging. I think some of this is going a bit too twee, if you ask me. But hey, can't argue with the gin. Let's see. Oh, son. Oh, Lord. That is... You cannot argue with the gin. That's one of the finest G&Ts I think I've...
Oh, yeah.
And it's got a sweetness. You can taste... There's a real sugar note on it that goes way beyond the natural sugar you get in a bit of tonic. But that's really... Wow. Okay, well, apologies, this video turned into just a complete ramble, hoedown of an unboxing here, but hey, that's just how things go sometimes on the Single Malt Review. If you're not ready, then you're unprepared, is what they say. Anyway, we will be right back with your regular content. Imagine that's on a thing. Look at that, it's probably a bad idea.